Hi, this is Dr. Clancy again, and I just want to go over the course schedule. The course schedule lists out the activities and the due dates. This is the Bible that we go from as far as due dates are concerned. A lot of the course information is brought over from the previous time the course was taught, so sometimes there's discrepancies in the dates. If you see one, just let me know and I will send out an announcement. We hope we fixed them all, but we're only human. The first module runs from January 4th to the 17th. Your academic integrity is due, and the clinical code of conduct is due. You have your first Scout discussion board, which is on SMART objectives, and that's due on the 17th. And you need to begin thinking about your practicum and the clinical issues you want to address. Your student-led seminars, get into your groups. If you're not in the groups by the 17th, I said I would assign them to you. And as I said, take out your calendar or your planner and mark down due dates throughout the course. You're going to see a lot of activities listed in modules, but they're not really due for another month or so. That's just to help you plan and get ahead, so you know these things are coming up, and you might have to ask for time off, like that IPE, Interprofessional Education Seminar, that the college puts on in the late January, early February. If you want to attend, you might want to ask for the time off. So I want to make sure that you know what is going to be expected of you as the course unfolds. That's why I opened the course all at once. When I was going to school and working and had a family, I needed to really plan ahead. So I liked knowing from the beginning what was due. If you don't want to see the course, just open parts of the course as it unfolds. You don't have to open it all unless you really want to for planning purposes. Module 1 talks about the overview, the scholarly writing. There's a lot of resources in the module, SMART objectives, and thinking about your practicum. Remember, your practicum is you need to work with somebody for 45 hours on a clinical issue that you want to propose an improvement or a change to. Whether you do this through your unit or you do it through your councils or however you choose, it's up to you. If you're getting an idea and really thinking about it, you might want to email it to me. We might want to do a WebEx discussion just to make sure we're both on the same page and it is a clinical issue that will meet the criteria for the course. Module 2 starts the 18th of January and goes through the end of January. And I have in here attend and reflect on professional organization activity. Again, this might not happen during this module, but you need to start thinking about it and making plans for it. And as I said, I will be glad to work with 1 or 2 students about doing a virtual Central New York ANA meeting. Attend and reflect on your IPE activity. Again, it's not due to mid-April, but you need to start planning for it now. Your resume and your cover letter isn't due to the 14th, Valentine's Day, but you can start working on it so you don't want all this stuff to pile up. And then start working on your capstone clinical project, which is part 1. And there's a lot to do in part 1. And I think I'm going to probably change that due date because that looks a little close. Too early, but if I do, you'll see it when I post the schedule. And then I would like you to begin your practicum, or at least talk with somebody about getting onto a committee or whatever before the 2nd of February. This is module 3. And your networking activity is due Valentine's Day, and this is like your elevator speech. Here I put your capstone part 1, it's due 2/28, not 2/16, so I will change that. As I said, there's a lot of work with that part 1, so you want to take a look at the instructions and start thinking about it. Maybe get some articles together and start putting some words down on paper. Module 4 is legal and ethical. I don't know if any of you ever look at Foley's law review. It talks only to medical or healthcare issues, and I'll probably send you a connection through announcements throughout the course. And then the ethical discussion board, a lot of good support documents in this module, and then you're going to talk about how you think ethical issues should be resolved. And then we have spring vacation, and then we go to module 5. And your student-led seminars, remember you're going to pick a trend out there, whether it be IPE or telehealth or COVID-19, or maybe the new technology that's coming out. And your group is going to do a presentation with PowerPoints and VoiceThread over it. And and that is due on the 21st. Module 6 is the philosophy of nursing. It's really our last, it's on our last module, second to last. But your final paper is due 3/29, and the clinical project abstract is due the 4th, and the poster, which you're going to do a voiceover, is due the 12th. And then I need all your journals and logs and everything by the 16th. So that's the schedule. As I say, if I make a change in the dates, I will let you know. I'll post it in the announcements. And don't hesitate to ask any questions if you're confused by the dates that you don't think are accurate or whatever. We will certainly set them right. Thank you.